Is it possible to mess up a dinosaur movie? Like, is it achievable to take something so simply entertaining like dinosaurs and botch it? If you don't think so, we've got a lot to talk about. What's up, guys? I'm Sully, and today we're talking about the new dinosaur sci-fi thriller 65 with Adam Driver. All you need to know about this one is that the story goes like this. After a catastrophic crash on an unknown planet, pilot Mills quickly discovers he's actually stranded on Earth 65 million years ago. Now with only one chance at rescue, Mills and the only other survivor, Koa, must make their way across an unknown terrain riddled with dangerous prehistoric creatures in an epic fight to survive. So I'm sure you already know this from seeing the trailers for this one, but this movie is basically just a combination of Logan and Jurassic Park 3. Obviously has the grown man and young girl duo in the language barrier part from Logan, and the rescue mission and traversing through a hostile land full of goddamn dinosaurs part of Jurassic Park 3. And if you know me at all, you know I am a die-hard Jurassic Park 3 defender. It's my second favorite movie in that entire franchise. It's just straight and to the point, quick 90 minutes, all-out action. I can't help it, I just love it. So I was looking forward to seeing that combination done again, but just throwing Adam Driver into the mix this time around. And God, I wanted to like this movie so bad, but I just can't. Maybe the biggest problem of this movie is that they made it nearly impossible for us to connect and sympathize with these two main characters in their journey. Any background information we got about Adam Driver's character was pretty rushed, and we barely got any about this young girl. Throw all of that on top of the fact that there is a language barrier between these two characters. They literally can't understand anything either of them are saying, and I just don't think this whole language barrier thing was used in a good way. I swear to God, man, half the dialogue in this movie is Adam Driver saying the same two English words over and over while pointing to an object, trying to get this young girl to understand what he wants her to do or what he's saying. It was like me yelling my order into a McDonald's drive-through speaker. And at least in Logan, they kind of come to a mutual understanding of how they want to communicate, and they go on from there. Sure, it might not be the most realistic method ever, but it's a hell of a lot less annoying than the alternative used in 65. Now, the performances weren't bad in this thing. I feel like saying they were bad would kind of just oversimplify this whole situation because these two actors were just not given enough to go on to deliver interesting performances. I mean, Adam Driver is still extremely watchable in this thing. He's definitely one of my favorite actors working today, but that makes a swing and a miss like this sting that much more. I think if you go into this one expecting an all-out, edge-of-your-seat action movie, you are definitely going to leave this one disappointed. This movie had a shocking amount of quiet parts to it where it's trying to pull at our heartstrings a little bit, but like I said, that character development and that father-daughter relationship just isn't where it needs to be, so none of it really paid off. I wasn't bored during this movie. I'm seeing some people saying they were bored. Even during the less actiony bits, I managed to find it semi-entertaining, but just the way this movie advertised itself to the masses, it definitely needed more action in it than it showed us. It just needed more action. The sequences we did get in here were solid, but I was just hoping they would double down. And then I don't think they really showed us an awesome variety of dinosaurs in this movie, which is what you're paying to see in the first place. Like, I wanted this to be all out Peter Jackson's King Kong. Massive creatures, disgusting creatures, everything. They kind of just teased us here. The directors here are the same two guys that wrote A Quiet Place, which I think is a little bit overrated, but still very solid. And they also wrote a horror movie called Haunt, which I actually think is super underrated. Big fan of that movie. But this is the first time I think that they're directing one of their own scripts, and I actually think you can kind of tell that's the case. I just thought there was a lot of stuff in here that was filmed in uninteresting ways. But I have to give credit where it's due. Everything in here looked really good. I thought the visuals were probably the best part of this entire movie. The planet itself, the dinosaurs, all of the sci-fi technology. You can really tell where all of that budget went because I thought everything in here looked just like it should have looked. But unfortunately, as we learned very early on in life, looks are not everything. 65 gets a Sully score of 2.5 stars. So that's my review of the new Dino movie. You know it's bad when the guy who loves Jurassic Park 3 is giving this one a low rating. But let me know in the comments below if you're gonna go check this one out or if you've already seen it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys at the next video.